Ramon Romero, your state representative, and y'all know what's going on right now. This is the fight that we're in. This is the fight that you're in. We didn't start this fight. Donald Trump started it. He asked the Texas legislature to get rid of your voice. So for me, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go to work to silence you. And there's going to be a lot of people that's what they're going to say. They ran away. They don't want to go do their job. If my job is taking away your right to have a vote that matters, I'm not going to do it. There's going to be other people that are going to go to the floor. It's not going to be me, and it's not going to be my colleagues, because we know what this means. This is the destruction of America and the destruction of value of our vote. So you see me? Look at here. Bye. I'm out, but I'm here for you.
But I'm here for you as I board a $47 million private jet to be whisked away to Illinois, land of the ultimate gerrymander, to be put up in five-star hotels, to be fed, to be stipend, to be given money, to be given bribes. No. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to talk about more fallout from the Texas Dems fleeing the state, abdicating their responsibilities, basically walking away from their jobs, derelict in their duty, and the ramifications, because it's FAFO time for these people. And I love that it's going to actually hit them hard. Hey, before we get started, if you don't know, welcome to Courageous Media. Thanks so much for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know you're here in the comments. And comments for the algorithm are awesome stuff. Help us to get on top of this YouTube thing. Really appreciate everybody being here. All right, we are going to continue to follow up on this story out of Texas. So Texas is in the process right now of voting to do a mid-decade redistrict. They're going to not gerrymander in the respect that you think of, where we're going to draw weird, goofy lines all over the state. No, they're basically redistricting in nice, broad, general rectangles and other normal shapes. They're redistricting, and in so doing, they're going to add 5 Republican seats and eliminate 5 Democrat seats, which makes sense because Texas is a solid red state. And so but what it has done is it made Democrats apoplectic, because they realize that Trump is fighting them on every level. He's playing 4D chess and they're playing reactive checkers, and they don't know what to do. So the only thing they could do is flee to try to stop, withhold from the Texas state a quorum, which is a certain number of congressmen present in order to conduct a vote. But in so doing, they have basically walked away from their jobs. And there are now real ramifications. We did a video yesterday where we talked about the fact that Greg Abbott has authorized and issued arrest warrants for each of these people. Greg Abbott has authorized a $500 per day fine. And Greg Abbott has also asked the Supreme Court of Texas to essentially remove them from their positions because they are derelict. They have abandoned their jobs and are derelict in their duties. So we've talked about all that, which is absolutely amazing. So here's Greg Abbott on some of the moves that he has taken, specifically around making them derelict in their duty, as well as asking for them to be arrested. Check this out.
We have arrest warrants out for all of them. If there are some in Texas, which I understand that there may be, the Texas Department of Public Safety is searching for them, will find them, and will arrest them and take them to the Texas Capitol. Those who are out of state think that they are beyond the reach of Texas law enforcement, and that they may or may not be. But for one, when they come back, they're not going to go to their cozy home. They will be arrested and taken to the Capitol. But know this, it's my understanding that the FBI is going to search for these derelict Texas House members in whatever state they may be in, and help identify for them and maybe work with us to bring them back. Point one. Point two is these Democrats, they have received money and benefits at their request to support them while they are gone. It is a direct violation of the Texas Constitution as well as Texas bribery laws for them to receive a benefit to skip a vote. They could be charged with second-degree felony for committing bribery in the state of Texas. Third, and it happened yesterday, I filed a petition in the Texas Supreme Court that begins the removal process of these absconding Democrat members. And the Supreme Court responded immediately last night and told the leading Democrat in this cause, his name is Gene Wu, that he has to respond to my petition by Friday, where we're going to begin the process of trying to remove these absconding Democrats from office.
This is absolutely amazing stuff. So there's two levels that the Republicans are fighting on now. Actually, three levels. We're going to get to that third level. So the first level is they're going to remove them from office. Basically, you didn't show up, you're now removed from office, which most people would think, well, but then you have to have a special election. Yes, but once you remove them from office, they're removed from counting against the quorum. So now you reduce the number of seats you need for a quorum. Republicans can hold it on their own. They'll pass the redistricting, and Texas will gain 5 seats for the Republicans. At the same time, Abbott has ordered their arrest on multiple levels. One, because they're derelict in their duty, and two, because they are now potentially guilty of bribery because they received financial compensation to abandon their job, to basically vote in a particular way. They are now guilty of bribery. This is amazing because they're actually because you can't accept money right around a vote time in Texas. So now they're potentially guilty of bribery, and he's ordered their arrest. Now, anybody who's in Texas can go after, but most of them have fled the state. However, as he said, that is not going to save them, not necessarily, because in breaking news today, and Cornyn, I'm not a big Cornyn fan, but he has confirmed this. Basically, the FBI is going to get involved now because this is now bribery of a federal official. So the FBI can take jurisdiction. On Thursday, the FBI agreed to assist in apprehending Texas Democrats who fled the state to block Texas from reaching a quorum and conducting legislative business. So now we know that more than 50 Democrats left. Cornyn, Texas, on Tuesday requested the FBI Director Kash Patel have the FBI locate and detain these Democrats. I am proud to announce that Director Kash Patel has approved my request for the FBI to assist state and local law enforcement in locating runaway Texas Democrats. This is awesome stuff. This is absolutely amazing. So now I would love to see nothing more than the FBI SWAT team raid these places in Massachusetts, New York, and Chicago and perp walk these Dems right onto another, this one not a private plane, a government plane, a prison plane, and fly them back to Texas. That will be absolutely amazing stuff. Now, this has gotten so bad that you've actually got more Democrat representatives that are switching parties. This is so egregious that Democrats are looking at this going, this is crazy. This is nuts. Check this out.
Party has moved so far left, so deep into the progressive abyss, that it now champions policies that I cannot, in good conscience, support. Policies like promoting sex changes for vulnerable children, dismantling Title IX protections for women and girls in sports. This is not the party that I grew up with. I have witnessed firsthand how the so-called liberal left now stifles thoughtful debate, silencing dissent with an iron fist, demanding blind allegiance to an ideology where one must comply or be cast out. That is not the party that I believe to support. The renowned poet Maya Angelou so powerfully said, and simply said, when you know better, you do better. And so it is today, at such a time as this, that I am officially announcing that I am leaving the ranks and the ranker of the Democratic Party.
More winning, ladies and gentlemen, more winning. We are in the process of flipping Pennsylvania red. We're in the process of flipping New Jersey red. We're in the process of cementing a Republican majority in the House for decades to come, possibly by 40 seats. Trump is winning on every level. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please also hit the subscribe button and share Courageous Media with everybody that you know. If you haven't yet subscribed, also consider joining us as a member of the Courageous Army. Please hit that join button on YouTube. Really appreciate you supporting the channel. Remember, God is good and He is sovereign. Till I catch you next time.